Hi guys, welcome back to Coding World. Today in this video, we are going to see one more interesting topic, which is deploying Spring Boot Docker image on Kubernetes. This is a complete tutorial where we are going to create a Spring Boot project. Then we will create a Docker image of it, and finally we will deploy that. So it will be like we will create a simple Hello World Spring Boot REST API service, and then we will create the Docker image of that, and then we will deploy on Minikube. So Docker I have installed on my local, Kubernetes also I have installed my local, which is a Minikube. So prerequisites are like you have to be a Docker in your system, then Minikube on your system, and Java. So once you have all these requirement, let's jump to the our first step by creating a Spring Boot microservice. Start with our first step, which is a creating Spring Boot application. So go to the Spring Initializer and configure your project according to your need. So I am selecting Maven project, Java, and the Spring Boot 2.6.2, and I am giving group as a Coding World, artifact, Docker, Spring, Docker, Kuber. Demo project. Okay, and other settings I'm keeping as it is. We are creating a REST APIs from this Spring Boot simple application. So I'm adding web dependencies. Now with this configuration, we will create our Spring Boot application, and we will import this into our IDE. Let's generate. I have generated our Spring Boot project. Let's import this into our IDE. So I have downloaded my Spring Boot Docker project and imported into my IntelliJ IDE. Now let's create a simple controller where we will be having a simple get API which we call from our deployment. Okay. So when we deploy this application on Kubernetes, we will call that specific API and we'll check is it application successfully deployed or not. So for that purpose, we create a simple controller. Let's create one controller. I will create one package and let's create one controller. Let's call it as a hello controller. Okay. I'm making a REST controller here, basic simple get API public. So we are done with our first controller, which is a say hello, and we are providing a get API. Let's run this application and test out first it locally, is it working or not, and then we will create the Docker image of the same project. So I'm running my main method, main class. Okay, some other services running on 8080. Let me change the port. We will go in resource and server dot port equal to 8081. Let me rerun. Yes, we successfully started on 8081. Let me test it locally. So yes, we have successfully created a simple hello API for our application. Now let's create the Docker image of this simple REST services. So next step is to create a Docker image. Okay, so keep in mind that Docker image should be in our root directory. So it will be below, it will be in same directory where we have our pom.xml, and the name should be Docker file. No extension, simply Docker file. And here is our, now this is our simple Docker file where we are getting a open JDK 11 and we are working in a opt as a root directory. Then we are providing 8080 as our service port and we are exposing same. So within a container we are running our application on 8081 and the same we are exposing to outside. So from target we are copying all the jar files and putting into opt on and renaming it as a app.jar, and entry point we will be execute java options. Currently we are not providing any outside parameter, so it will be not empty, then -jar and our jar. So let's build this Docker image. So for this we need to install a Docker in your system. I have Docker in my system, so I am printing Docker version. You will able to see. Okay, so this is my Docker and I have all these images. So for our application we will create a new Docker image, and to create Docker image we need to run this command. So docker build -t tag and our image name spring docker kuber, and we will keep that into a root same directory. So I am putting as a dot. So it will take some time because we are pulling open JDK 11 in our Docker image and it will be a little time consuming. So I will pause my video for a few seconds and then we will resume. So we are done with our Docker build image process. Okay, now let's check all our Docker images. So here should be our Docker image. Okay, Docker Kubernetes with the latest stack. Now we are done with our second step also, which is creating a Docker image of our Spring Boot application. Now last part is to deploy this application on Kubernetes. For this you need to install a Kubernetes on your machine. In my case I have installed it kubectl -version and you can able to see client. So it is returning this version. That means I have installed Minikube on my system. Now let's write a deployment script. In Kubernetes there are two scripts. One is a service and second one is a deployment. Deployment is used when you are deploying your Docker image on Kubernetes, and service is to exposing that deployment or deployed service to your outside. Means for exposing purpose we are configuring. Other than this there are many services, but in our case to expose our service to outside world we write a service script. Okay, so let's write these two. Let's create a deployment.yml file, and I have one sample deployment.yml file which you can also Google and then edit according to your application. This is a sample deployment script I have, and I'm going to explain you all the tags. API version is v1, kind of it is a service. As I told, there are mainly two types of kind, which is one is a service and then second is deployment. There are, apart from that, there are various kind, but in our case we are focusing only on service and deployment. Now configure metadata. This is a name of your service. In our case Spring Docker and Kuber, and app will be our same. So we are using a TCP and exposing 8081. Target port will be 80. All our comments here are explanatory. The port exposed by service, and which is acting as a load balancer. So it will be sitting between our external world and our service which on Kubernetes. So that's why type is a load balancer. Now V1, this is a deployment script which is mainly used to deploy our application. So here paste this, and I am some Spring Docker Kuber, and this is a main spec, okay, where we are creating our container. For container we are giving name as this, and below will be our image name. So in our case it is the same as our application, and image policy if not present, and container port will be 8081. Now we are done with our deployment YML. Let's run two commands, one for deployment and second for starting your service. First command is for deployment, so which is a kubectl apply hyphen deployment hyphen f deployment YML. So let's run this. Connection to the server Kubernetes was repos. Did you specify right host or port? Let me check this once. So we are getting this issue. This is a common issue because you are successfully installed Kubernetes, but to run the Kubernetes locally we need a Minikube. Minikube is a Minikube provides single node cluster of Kubernetes for your local purpose. So this issue will get when you start deploying your application. So to solve this issue, let's first install Minikube. So it will take little time. I am pausing my video for that instance. So finally we have installed our Minikube. We are ready with our Minikube cluster. Let's check the Minikube version. Sorry, the command is different. So Minikube is v1.24. Now we will deploy our Docker image on Kubernetes. So let's run the command of deployment. This is a kubectl hyphen apply hyphen deployment.yml, and all our two deployments will be created. One is service and for second one is deployment. So in my case I have already created, that's why it's telling unchanged. Let's check that our pods are getting created or not. Kubectl get pods. Yes, two pods are running on my Kubernetes cluster. I want to tell one thing, because you are able to deploy your image on Minikube, but sometimes what happens, your Minikube cluster is a separate virtual machine, and that will not able to pull the Docker image from your repositories which are on your local machine, because these two are different machines. So we need a one major command which is to load the Docker image from our local repository to your Kubernetes cluster. So for that, Minikube image load Spring, this is your Docker image and this is a tag. So once this Docker image get loaded into your Minikube, then we are able to run our deployment YML. Sometimes you might able to see that you are not able to pull the image and your pods getting failed with a status as a image pullback or image error. So in that case we are not able to pull your Docker image which you have mentioned in your deployment YML. This is Spring Boot Docker latest. This image you need to first load into Minikube. Now our all pods are running, but as we know that these are running in a Kubernetes cluster. These are not exposed to outer world. So for that we need to start our service. Kubernetes kubectl get services will tell that how many services are there. This is a Kubernetes its own service, and Spring Docker Kubernetes, this is our service, and its external IP is still in pending. So we need to run a command kubectl service and our service name. एक second. kubectl service minikube service, sorry, and our service has been started. It will redirect you to a browser, and it will, this is our external API through which you are accessing to our service. So on my root node, on my root path, there is nothing. So let's me add it here, hello. Yes, hello from Spring Boot. That means we are able to successfully deploy our Spring Boot Docker image on our Minikube cluster on our local machine. So this is his guide. I have added all these steps in my video description. Where if you face any issue, please comment on our video. We will reply that, or we will help you in your issue. So thank you for watching this video, and if you like such deployment videos, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.